We'll support Dr. Oh, the medicine cabinet. A glass vial. Is that all? I want some painkillers for that poor dude in the other ward. An unfinished letter. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the moustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm, And he never got a chance to finish it.
I will not let you down, my boy.
You, speak.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Let's give him a checkup.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
You seem worried about your family.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Oh, okay.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
Oh,
I'm sorry for your loss.
bad luck.
So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
That was lucky. I have a feeling I have to decide which doctor's going to carry out the surgery on this guy's arm. And if I get it wrong, he's either dead or he loses an arm and can't work, and all his children starve. Yeah, that might be on me.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Did you voluntarily hurt
You
yourself?
can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Okay. Well then. Yeah, let's
Tell me about the doctors
let's see about
who
this.
are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Hey Robert, what happened to his arm? You're away for a bit? I actually don't know. It was injured at work, but we haven't had more information. As far as I know. Press left trigger for details. I could mesmerize this guy and eat him. But I won't. His children need... I could mesmerize him, eat him, and eat his children. And then they wouldn't need to eat and they wouldn't starve. Problem solved.
Are you satisfied?
I don't
with your
fancy that, though.
treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
So we need to decide which one's going to do the operation.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
Okay, and we're done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my
Right,
boy.
I'm hoping that that's pretty much all the dialogue done for a minute while I have a chance to explore and get sorted out. That's, yeah, we've spoken to him. Where the hell am I? I don't recognise this part of the hospital. What's we got on here? Due to influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. It's full. Go away. That's just out. Anyone to see? No. But was that a leaflet? Just to prevent disease. Okay. So I need to find my office. Speak to a few people. We have spoken to him. That was the other ward, right? We've been up and down here. Yeah, we came in there. It must be upstairs. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We haven't been down here. Oh, my God. This is huge. A long letter. Holy crap, it's a long letter. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again. We have many new cases of infection in the neighbourhood. Do you remember Miss Sheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago and the flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Do I need to read this? This is from... Right, let's skip forward a bit. Between taking care of little Paul, Mum, Dad and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favourite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger. Already driving me mad. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. That must be that nurse. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit. And it's boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiancé. No, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So, if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join that band you told me about. The Guard or Priven, of them lot, something like that. Never heard of them, but they're, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference. Then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can. Give me all the good news before that. Did we get a new hint? We did, for Pippa Hawkins. Okay, that was worth reading. Damn, it's dark in here.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. That doesn't help much. So no, we never really did find out what happened to that guy's arm. But I have a feeling it's going to play an important part coming up. There's a few people out... They're not quite out the front though, are they? That we need to go and see. That's a dead end. I think we've finished the bottom level of this place. Or have we? Wait, is this somewhere new? Did I... Oh, I haven't been here. Small bottle. What's outside here?
It's locked.
Right, so the game's trying to keep me out of mischief for a bit.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
That's true. There is... Oh, let's go and do it. We're here. We're here. Let's get the map on. So, yeah, there was the... where was that? There was Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Find the lost wallet in the garden. Let's go take a look at this. This is the one. How do I... Oh, I see. I've got it on the map now. There's trouble round here. Can I not stun them with that? I can't, can I? Whoop. Hang on, I need to, just a minute. Just a minute, I think I need... That's going to look bad when I come back out of this, isn't it? Right, I need a stake. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the machete. Hang on, I need that one, don't I? Main hand. I've got a used bludgeon. 65 damage, attack speed. That looks nice. Okay, let's try this. Offhand, we're going to put that in. Actually, that's a better one. Let's go with that. No! No! Right, bite him. Get some mid back, son. Didn't get much of a heal. I got a bit of a heal, actually. That's not too bad. Have my bludgeon in the face. And have a shot. And I'll eat him again. And let's claw him to death as well. Hitting people with a spiked club, it's like Kingdom Come Deliverance all over again. Right, we did better. We did better there. We're getting the hang of this combat malarkey. What have we got down there? 2 people eating somebody. Okay. A lead stick in the dustbin. Hang on a minute. Batter all those down. Nothing? Nothing in the barrels. Okay. Smack time. Ooh, I've got to be careful here. And then give it one of... Is it that one? Yep. Plump him. Well, these two are... Those were considerably easier than previous ones I've met, so that's good. Was that the wallet? Photography in a wallet. A photography, I think they mean a photograph, of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa. Oh, Milton and Pippa forever, right. Okay, there's another hint.
So,
Surely.
Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Haven't they just? Where's this lead me off to? It's worth a little look.
It's locked, all right.
Always locked. Right, see where I am on the map. Straight ahead to the hospital. That's good. Well, that was a welcome break from all that dialogue, I've got to say. I think I'm in the back of the hospital here still. Where's the other entrance? Oh, I better kill this dude. Smack time. Dodged very well when I'm getting hit. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna eat him. And I'm gonna beat him with a stick until he's dead. And then we better heal up as well. Okay, so this is a game of managing blood, stamina, and health levels. I'm getting there. Slowly getting there with it. Right, I think I've wasted enough time out here. Wait, was that something flashing? It's a bin. People throw the strangest things out. Right, let's go out the front. I want to go and talk to... There's 2 or 3 people out here I need to talk to. You're one of them.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Personal questions. Leaving the hospital?
Pippa, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Hey Apache, how's it going? Finally caught a stream, mate? Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. Nice of you to stop by. You had a nice Monday so far?
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
New hint available. Must be under here, right? I guess not. It said new hint available, so is it hidden under one of these menus?
How would you describe...
It's serious.
No. Does it not?
How is...
Well, not well.
What about under Milton?
Why is...
Milton's...
No, I guess it would light up. That's strange, because it looks like...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
That's strange. That's kind of strange. You had a good Monday? Can't wait for 2 weekends' time. How's my Monday? It's been good, thanks. I've got a little bit done today. It's been a busy day. What's happening in 2 weekends' time, then? Do tell.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not
Oh, they've
everybody is
both
as
got hints
broad-minded
available
as
on
you,
them.
Dr. Reid.
I don't want to trade, but personal questions. Here we go.
What's going on between
Let's probe
you
this a
and
little
Nurse
bit.
Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Not very happy, these folks. Are you going to the biggest air show in the UK? Riyadh? Where's that one? RIAT. Biggest air show? Because I thought... Actually, I don't know which is the biggest air show in the UK. The only one I've heard a lot of is the Sunderland air show. I haven't been to... I went to Elvington once. Oh, that was years ago. I think... I was actually doing first aid duty on that with the Red Cross.
You do realize you could both get fired.
It's awesome, though.
Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I agree, to be quite honest. Oh, it's in Fairford in Gloucestershire? Oh, I hope you
During
have a
the
nice
war,
time, mate.
I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Nowhere. I mesmerize him. No. Okay, we're
Goodbye, Milton.
good. Well, I mean, it'd solve their problems, wouldn't it, if she left the hospital, because then they could safely see each other with nothing to lose.
Good evening,
I
Dr. Tippett.
think I got a... Did I get a clue for him? No, I guess not. Yes, I did.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Hang on, let's give him a
Do you
check.
need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
He's exhausted. Okay, that's... Okay, well, that's that then, I guess.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I thought that might lead to something else. It doesn't seem to. I'm not sure whether all this conversationing is really important for the task at hand.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
And again, personal questions.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
What about Milton Hooks?
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, Any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Right. Let's stop all this. Let's go and do the next
Goodbye,
stage
Miss Hawkins.
of the game. We've found out loads about a load of people at the hospital. There's one of those doctors I think I might eat later on. Oh my god, is this another huge place up here to explore?
I cannot enter.
Good. We've cut down the options for exploration. Oh, that's Dr. Swansea, okay. We've got more wards and stuff up here. So what's this game about? I play John Reid, who has become a vampire. He was killed and then woke up with 2 bite marks on his neck. And then ate the first living person he found, which just happened to be his sister, unfortunately. And he doesn't know what the hell's going on. He doesn't know why his coat's been ripped down there, look. Can't get the camera on it now. And yeah, he's been recruited by a doctor at this hospital. And we don't know what's going on. So it's basically, that's it. I don't know whether we're finding a cure for vampirism. I don't know if we're going to be embracing being a vampire. You get to bite people and suck their blood, and depending on the quality of the person, that boosts your experience, which levels up your vampirism. I've got a used hacksaw. I'm not using that as a weapon, surely to God. Finding stuff is a little bit fiddly. T. Elwood's medical file. This is Thomas Elwood. He was the guy who had his face shot off in the war. Date of admission notes, the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissue show no trace of inflammation, infection or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? I said nerve damage, didn't I? Hey, I'm on fire tonight. I'm clever. Could it be a case of guilt to the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? It could be. It could be. We can go and talk to him about that if we want to. Bottle of cheap gin. Cheap gin. Tesco's value.
It's locked.
Anywhere else to go up here? Oh, we can have a look in here. Hideout. You just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your XP while resting or craft items at the workbench.
This must be the place.
Excellent.
It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Good. We know where we're going. We'll come back to that in a
Relegated
bit.
to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Nothing wrong with sleeping in a coffin. It was all the rage at one time. Right, let's just check out the other wings up here. There's an upstairs. We can go downstairs and speak to that Thomas Elwood. Yeah, and apparently I'm not the only vampire in the city. It's been plagued by them at the moment. And there's one particular mean and aggressive one causing trouble. There's a dead end up here as well. Yep, excellent. That's good. I'm just learning my limits of my game. Now let's go down. Quickly talk to that Thomas Elwood fella, who should be down here, I think. Here he is.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening.
And we've asked about that.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave.
This makes more sense.
It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Well, that's true. Surgery could help. Could it? They say they can't find anything wrong. Beauty is not everything.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Hint failed. Oh, that's interesting. That's lost. Okay, I can never get that hint back. I don't know that this is important, actually, because all it's doing is leveling up their value for being eaten. His face in this screen looks a lot more... Right, okay. In the game, when we're talking to him, he's claiming to be disfigured by a bomb, and you can't really see it, but here it's clear as day.